Hey folks, it's about that time. It's Power 5 podcast time. I do these every Thursday. I've had a marketing and digital marketing firm for law firms and business since 2005. I graduated from law school in '02, and I went on the Vans Warped Tour with my friends in their pop punk band instead of taking the bar exam like my parents tried to get me to do. How silly of them. At any rate, little did they know, had I done that and continued in traditional law practice, I would have missed the opportunity to help all these law firms and small businesses with their digital marketing and their ultimate advertising, branding, and marketing excellence. That's what I'm here for. So, anyways, today we're going to talk a little bit about in-person networking events and all the other things that are underutilized while we're also focused on digital marketing. We're not paying attention to some other opportunities. So it is time to go. Let me get my audio ready and record this. This is Power 5 with Nick Augustine on the Texas Law Talk Radio Network. Today we're here to talk about underutilized marketing strategies. So, most people hear me talk about digital marketing. I've been doing that for 20 years, explaining everything from content, keywords, images, videos, podcast, SEO, listings, branding, advertising, so many of the things. And the one thing that we don't talk about a lot are the underutilized marketing strategies. So this came up in conversation the other day. I was talking to a friend and I recommended to her, did you consider trying mailers? You could make a list, and I said, I don't care how much money you want to spend. You can get a list together of all the people. You can buy these lists too. You don't have to have the information. And you say, my budget is X, and I want to do these. A lot of people who are in the business of putting all those nasty political mailers in my mailbox, ew, gross. So low energy, those things. But the same people who put that stuff together, they can do your mailer for your law firm or small business. And, so whatever it is, whatever your rules are for marketing, of course, in the world of law and finance and other professionally regulated professions, we have to pay attention to those things. So, any rate, back to a list here. I want to talk about a few things on my list today of things that are not digital marketing, things that are important to our advertising, marketing, and branding that we can do besides things online. So these are all things from old people like me who are 749 years old or, 49 years old, or even people in their late 30s may remember some of these things before everything was digital and online. So first, we've got in-person networking and events. Second, print marketing. Third, community involvement. Fourth, referral and loyalty programs. 5, direct mail campaigns. 6, traditional public relations. Experiential marketing, strategic partnerships, trade show exhibits, guerrilla marketing. I can't do a guerrilla voice. Handwritten notes, product sampling or giveaways, radio and local TV advertising, word of mouth and advocacy. I hope you're all writing these down. Industry specific sponsorships. That's a list of 15 things. I just asked the ChatGPT. Now, y'all listen up. I don't use the ChatGPT for anything writing. I will not let it write a note of happy day, good morning. That's all from me. But I will ask it for information like this, because out of that list of 15, I probably could have told you about 5 or 6 of those off the top of my head that I think are important, but there's other good things. So I'm going to fly down this list and just see what's good here. So in-person networking and events, absolutely necessary. You don't have to join these groups, folks, though. Don't spend all your money becoming a member. Make a strategy. Go visit one. Do like me. Actually, go with me. I'll pick you up on the way. I'm going to go to one Chamber of Commerce thing in every town this year. So just spread it out. Go to different places. Say hi to someone. Get some business cards. When you get those business cards, put those people's contact in your system and keep in touch. Super easy. Print marketing, number 2. High quality brochures, postcards, flyers. This stuff is all gold. Local newspapers, trade publications. If you go to church, your church bulletin has an opportunity for you to advertise. If you go to your gym, they have a place to put some business cards. Find out where you can put the little display at the gym. You might have to pay $50 a month, but you could put a sign up there that everyone's going to see. In your community, that stuff is huge. You could spend thousands of dollars, and you're going to get all these clients from this little poster at the gym. There was a friend of mine in Chicago. She used a bus stop bench ad, and she got all this business off the bus stop, the bench, because the people never updated the bench. And so the bench was there forever, and she kept getting calls. It was just amazing. All right, so community involvement kind of ties into a lot. That's a third thing on the list. Community involvement, just being involved in local events and sponsoring stuff. So if your kid plays on a ball team, whatever, basketball, football, soccer, whatever you have, go find a way and sponsor that team. If you have a neighbor or someone else, have your law firm be the sponsors, sponsor this, sponsor that. It's just good stuff. And you're going to get more referrals. Everything I talk about is about referrals. I know that you can get random people from nowhere through traditional advertising methods, and that's wonderful and great, but I want to see y'all get more referrals too. So referral and loyalty programs, that's an interesting thing for bigger companies. For small people, I'm going to skip that. Direct mail campaigns, depends on your business. Not as much. And I don't mean like go to the courthouse and find who got arrested and send them the mail. But the guys who do that and the ladies who do that, they make a ton of money. Depending on what your legal practice area is, send someone to the courthouse and pull those files. I mean, it's just it's how much money are you going to spend and what is your return going to be. I mean, that's measurable. Think about it. All right, public relations. Public relations is on this list. It's a public relations kind of gave way to content marketing in a way, because everyone wanted to get written about by publications, and then we decided publications aren't really worthy of our trust and respect anymore in a lot of settings. So everyone sort of ditched them. They also don't have the money to cover and do stories on all of us, but when you can get good PR, that's a good thing. Have news outlets talking to you. But you know what I'd rather see you do is buy an ad in their publication. Buy the ad there, and then you max the heck out of that and share that ad. You know how many people are just going to think that publication like Dallas Magazine called you up and was like, oh, we want to do a whole thing on you. No, they bought advertising. Okay. Experiential marketing. What are they talking about here? Organizing interactive, memorable experience. Pop-up events, workshops, product demos, all that. For brands and things like that, that's good. Strategic partnerships. Okay, this is where I ride high. I am the guy connecting people. So partnering with other businesses can expand your customer base. Yes, it can. ChatGPT is a smart one with this. So here's what I do. I go find other people who complement your law practice or your business, who are the people you refer to and who refer people to you, and we go partner up. And so I'll be like, hey, we're going to write an article about, business valuations. So you're the family lawyer and I need the guy who does the business valuations. We're going to invite that person to participate in the article or the podcast, get a quote or get them on and have some fun, because then we're sending it out in our channels and so are they. Okay, trade shows and exhibits. Y'all, everybody tells me, Nick, you got to go get set up at Advanced Family Law in San Antonio. Well, I don't know. I feel like I just don't, it's not my style. I don't like that thing, but, a lot of people make a lot of connections there and it works out. Guerrilla marketing. So this may really be like whatever your business is, like put that like wavy arm, inflatable, whoever, put your someone out there wearing a sign. When I worked at a pizza restaurant when I was a kiddo trying to find out what jobs were all about, I got to do that. I got to wear the big pizza slice, and it was like 3 seconds of my like career of having a job, and it was fun though. Like I enjoyed it. Handwritten notes. Yeah, send thank you cards and greetings to people who are helpful to you and all that. Product sampling and giveaways. Again, this is more brand stuff, not as much for service people, but local radio, local and TV advertising. We talked about mailers already. Those are very helpful. But local radio and TV. It just depends. And if you have the money to spend, you can get radio advertising for a lot better rates than you might think about. And same with TV ads. I mean, I don't know. It just depends on how much you're willing to spend. But going through the process of thinking about radio and TV ads and talking about that, it might just lead you to finding out that you've got a bunch of ideas that are more appropriate for a podcast, in which case you call me, I get you set up. I charge you like almost no money because it's like unbelievably affordable to work with me. I don't know why I'm giving my time away, because I'm benevolent, because silver spoon issues in my head or something. I don't know, but I want to help everyone. Let's all help each other. All right, this has been Power 5 with Nick Augustine. Go do something nice for someone today. Be in touch. I love you all. Talk to you later. 9. Okay. Hit end on that part. Now that will process. All right, that's it.